Hi everybody, just celebrating again, because in this video I expose Peter and Pete, two crazy conspiracy theorists, for exactly what they are. And no matter what they say, no matter how they try and butter me up, I'm not going to change my mind. Here they are now.
Conspiracy cats. Your videos are amazing.
Well, thank you very much. Maybe you might want to subscribe. Maybe even share.
Conspiracy cats are absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. But that doesn't get you off the hook, because I know what you are. And I'm about to show everybody. So boys, do you want to know what it is I've caught you doing?
Please tell us. We'd love to know.
Well, for the benefit of the people who haven't been following, let's look at some of your crazy claims. Claims that you've been making for weeks and weeks on end, that water isn't made of hydrogen and oxygen. And in fact, water is just its own element and it should have a place on the periodic table. Here's just some of the highlights of your more intellectual statements. Like that.
Who'd have believed, really, that water isn't made of hydrogen and oxygen? Water is not H2O. Water is simply water. The information here is wrong. It is wrong. It is a trick to deceive people into thinking that hydrogen and oxygen are contained in water.
Greetings and welcome. I want to play a game.
Yes, that's right. I'd like to play a game. Rather than just tell you what hypocrites you are, I was hoping that we could play a game of Celebrity Mastermind, where I ask the questions and you answer and you tell us what you've done wrong.
Conspiracy cats are absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's begin.
First in the spotlight tonight is
Conspiracy cats.
No! It's you! I'm asking the questions. Okay, question one. You two are flat earthers, but because of your ridiculous stance on water, all other flat earthers think you are a couple of what?
Toxin.
Correct! Well done! Fantastic. Question number two. Now, you don't really believe that water is an element in its own right. What is your real understanding about water?
Air and water, in our understanding, are the same stuff.
But those two viewpoints contradict each other. You can't say water is an element in its own right and then say water is the same as air, because that makes air an element in its own right. That also means that the air won't contain oxygen or hydrogen. Do you not see that that makes you look really dumb? So really, all this time when you've been trying to make us believe that you think water is an element in its own right, just to gain popularity and views, what have you actually been?
Absolutely full of shit. Absolutely.
Well done. That's 2 out of 3 so far. Excellent. Question 4. Now we've established that you're hypocrites and liars and you change your mind as often as I change my pants, which isn't as often as I should. What do you think of the comments in your comment sections on your videos from the people who support your ideas?
They are filled with bollocks.
So well done, boys. You only got one question wrong. Before you leave, so we can laugh at your hypocrisy, is there anything you'd like to add? Maybe a closing statement or an apology?
Air and water, in our understanding, are the same stuff.
Absolutely, because in this video we are going to show you some
Supporting information.
supporting evidence
Of course.
to support our claim that
Absolutely.
water and air are the same things.
No, boys, you'll be doing no such thing. Your role in this video is finished. Now, for weeks and weeks and weeks, you've been banging the drum that water is an element in its own right. It doesn't contain oxygen, hydrogen, or anything else. It deserves its own place on the periodic table. When only weeks ago, you were claiming that water and air were the same thing. Now, I know you think that you're free thinkers, okay? But really, you've got a duty of care to the people who watch your stuff. There are some vulnerable people watching it. Vulnerable people like this man.
You spastic, baldy-headed cunt.
Now, this man here, he's suffering serious ridicule at the minute. Serious ridicule because he's believed what you said and he's copying it. Now, the irony is not lost on me that it's me that's ridiculing him. But But still, there are going to be other there are going to be other people out there who are listening to your things and being ridiculed because of it. And really, you've no belief in what you're saying. You need to take a look at yourselves, boys.
The most polite YouTuber of the week.
Now, since I started YouTube about 2 weeks ago with the Conspiracy Cats account, I've gained over 130 subscribers, so thank you very, very much for that. You know, in 2 weeks, I'm really chuffed with that. I've had over 3,500 views, so again, I'm really chuffed for that. But I seem to have pissed a lot of people off. When I go into Flat Earth channels and just post the word hi, I seem to be launched on and attacked, and you know me, I quite enjoy that. It gives me lots of fuel for stuff like this. And I find it strange because I've not made any videos on Flat Earth whatsoever. All my videos have been on water. So whether it's because I'm attacking Cheeps and Neeps or Peter and Pete and their Flat Earthers, maybe there's a bit of defensiveness going on there. But one person, well, more than one person, but there is a person in the comment section who often moderates the chat called Ute. Now, I don't know if Ute is a gentleman or a lady, but I know that they're very polite. So Ute, well done. Ute, you did ask me a question, and I'm going to try and answer it on this video. Hopefully the answer will be good enough for you. If not, go fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding. No, right. If the answer's not good enough for you, leave me a comment. All right. Just let me show the video you sent. Okay.
Now I want you to watch the motion of this white spot. You probably see the spot moving in a circle. But this is what its path is actually like in the Earth frame of reference.
Now, essentially, Ute's question was that white dot could represent somebody on the surface of the Earth. And to an outside observer, the movement of that person would have that little loop in it. And surely, as a person being swung around like that, like on a fairground ride or something, you'd feel that. You'd feel that change. My response to that would be, well, let's imagine we weren't looking head on. Let's imagine we were looking along the track, you know, following the wheel as it moved. Then that white dot would look like it was moving up and down. Or if I was above it, it would look like it was moving side to side. Or if I was at a different angle, it would have a different movement, and so on and so on. You see, to the observer on the outside, that white dot could take a whole load of different paths. So they're all irrelevant because they're all different to each other. The only one constant, the only one thing that's important is, as your man mentioned at the end of the video, the frame of reference. And we have to be referencing towards the thing that's making it turn, which is the wheel, the center of the wheel, which is making it turn. So if it was the Earth, then the frame of reference would be the center of the Earth. And we look at circular motion. We look at mv squared over r for the force that we would feel. And the mass of the person stays the same. The linear velocity stays the same. The radius of the Earth stays the same. So the force experienced by that white dot or a person on the equator will stay the same at all times. And whatever somebody's appearing to see from the outside, it's completely irrelevant. There's only one force felt, and that is mv squared over r, and that's constant. That's my answer. If that's not good enough for you, get back to me, and I'll try and explain it a little bit better. Okay, thanks you. Bye-bye.
Say hello to a common lemon.
Hello, Lemon. I'll be seeing you soon.
You spastic baldy-headed cunt.